when I was a public defender, and I remember going into court, one week seeing a kid who shot somebody and he got 6 years in prison. And then the next week, I have a client who stole the car and the prosecutor's trying to give him 8 years. And so I want to say, and so I was kind of like, in my mind anyway, it was always like, well, the guy stole the car and he's going to get more than the guy who shot somebody. That's not fair. And so what I would do is I would go into court and I would always fight for that fairness, because I knew what was fair, what wasn't fair. Incidentally, when I was in law school, I was in law school in Los Angeles, and my internship was at the prosecutor's office, the DA's office in Los Angeles. And I remember working in that building, and I remember talking to all the prosecutors in there, and what they liked about their job was that they could kind of be fair to the people who they were prosecuting. That was their opinion anyway. I think in practice, as I got older and as I practiced more, I don't think it was as innocuous as that. But they would say that, they would look at a case and see the gang guy or whatever who they wanted to put in jail for 20 years versus a guy who was smoking dope or smoking marijuana or whatever, go lighter on them. So they thought that they could divvy out the fairness in that office. Well, I kind of remember that when I started practicing law here, doing